Hi, enter recap here. Today I am going to explain an Indonesian comedy drama film called Too Handsome to Handle. Spoilers ahead. Watch out and enjoy. The Moss family has been good-looking for several generations. They are admired by many because of their beauty, which in turn makes them a lot of money. The eldest son, Okis, is an internet influencer with millions of followers because of his looks and is also considered a love guru who helps men impress their crushes. The father, Pakar, used to be a heartbreaker who dated more than 1,200 girls before meeting their mother. Meanwhile, the mother can also be considered handsome because of her masculine features and an obvious mustache. Lastly, the protagonist, Kulin, is the youngest son and the most attractive of them all. Okis frequently shows him pictures of girls, trying to hook him up with someone. However, Kulin says his type in girls is someone who doesn't like him. He wants to be seen for his personality and interests, not his face. When nothing works to motivate Kulin to go out, the family takes it a step further. They plan to fake financial problems and guilt him into going to school. One night, when Kulin wakes up to drink water, his parents pretend to be worried about their finances. They dramatically declare that they will only eat scrambled eggs for breakfast until they earn enough money for Kulin's homeschooling. He feels awful for causing his parents so much trouble. The next morning, he declares that he will attend school for the upcoming semester. The family is overjoyed until he mentions that he will only go to an all-boys school. Although they would have preferred him to be able to talk to girls, they are happy to take one step at a time. A few days later is Kulin's first day at an actual school. Okis drops him off on his bike, but Kulin doesn't take his helmet off. He plans to wear it the entire day to hide his handsomeness. However, the plan backfires when the helmet grabs more attention than he intended. Kulin quietly sits down in the last seat but is called out by the class bully Sidi and his minions. When the teacher enters the classroom, she too is surprised to see a guy with a helmet and urges him to take it off immediately. Although reluctant, Kulin has no choice but to oblige. He slowly takes the helmet off in a dramatic way, revealing his face. In the next scene, the teacher is being taken into an ambulance. She had started to nosebleed and hyperventilate because of Kulin's beauty. The other kids complain to the principal that the new student is too handsome to handle. Kulin runs through the hallway to go back home but is tripped by one of the bullies. They take him to the school's storeroom and introduce themselves like they are school most handsome boys. They are called the Tiga Tak, a group of 3 bullies led by Sidi, the principal's son. After their over-the-top introduction, they reveal that they need Kulin's help to ask a girl out for prom. The group has been in their senior year for the past 3 years, refusing to graduate until Sidi goes to prom with the most beautiful girl of the BBM school, Amanda. However, she only accepts requests from handsome men, so the group wants Kulin to deliver the proposal. They assign an innocent guy, Kibo, to help Kulin and lead the way. Kibo has also been a victim of their pranks in the past and is obliged to do what the bullies say. Afterward, Kulin goes to the principal's office with Kibo to make an official complaint about bullying at school. Kibo knows the outcome will be futile but still accompanies Kulin. The principal is troubled by his son refusing to graduate. Since Kulin's beauty gives him a chance to take Amanda to the prom, the principal wants them to do whatever the bullies say. That evening, Kulin and Kibo decide to complete the task the next day and get rid of the responsibility. Kibo is the first person to show kindness to Kulin unrelated to his beauty, making Kulin happy to have gained a friend despite the day not going as planned. The next morning, they go to the BBM school, where the girls quickly notice the presence of boys. They are strict about not allowing ugly boys to enter the school premises. Hence, when they notice Kulin wearing a helmet, the entire school asks him to take it off. In a climactic scene, Kulin takes the helmet off, and mayhem ensues among the girls. A few hours later, the news reaches television. Clips of girls crying, bleeding through their noses, getting possessed, and jumping around are shared all over social media. Kulin becomes known as the too handsome to handle guy. Amanda, the hottest student at BBM and a model, hears the news and is instantly smitten by Kulin. He is the first guy who matches her in beauty and status, and she makes it her mission to impress him. As the news grows, a crowd of girls gathers in front of the Moss residence, and the family starts charging them for a house tour. Kulin, hiding in the streets, sees his family on the news and feels betrayed and used by his own people. When they call him, he refuses to come home, feeling even sadder when his pet fish is mishandled and killed by tourists. He hides on the roof of a building, running from the girls chasing him, when a girl appears behind him and asks if he is going to jump. Kulin is shocked because she neither bleeds from her nose nor passes out upon seeing him. The girl refuses to talk and walks away, making Kulin's day a lot better. Later, Kulin calls Kibo, who picks him up and invites him to stay at his home. Kibo and his grandmother welcome Kulin, allowing him to stay as long as he wants. When Kulin enters Kibo's room, he is amazed to see two rare collectible playing cards, and they bond over their shared interest in playing card collections. The following day, they visit the all-girls school, looking for the girl from the roof. While there, they meet Amanda and give her the proposal files from CD. Amanda pretends to be unimpressed by Kulin's beauty, but her nose bleeds profusely after he leaves. Kulin sees his crush on the stairs, but the other girls prevent him from meeting her. Over the next few days, Kibo and Kulin spend time together, becoming best friends. One afternoon, Kibo takes Kulin to play futsal, where he frequently goes to meet his crush, Rear. After the match, Kulin notices the girl from the roof working at a nearby shop. He cannot help but stare at her. Just then, Kibo introduces Rear to him, revealing her to be Kibo's crush. The two seem pretty close, which makes Kulin jealous. That night, Kulin struggles to fall asleep due to the new and confusing feelings. He remembers that Okis is a love guru and arranges a meeting with him. The next morning, Okis breaks down in tears of happiness. He had been waiting for the day when he could give his brother advice on girls. Kulin forgives his family for selling him out to his fans, as it led him to meet Rear. The brothers go grocery shopping while Okis lists things Kulin should do to impress his crush. Kulin realizes that Kibo knows Rear far better than he does but still doesn't want to give up on his first love. One afternoon, Amanda comes to the boys' school and hands Kulin an invitation to her birthday, along with a phone as a gift. Later that day, Kibo, Kulin, and Rear go to karaoke. While Kulin is excited to duet with Rear, she only focuses on Kibo. Kulin soon realizes that she also likes Kibo back, making him jealous. He bluntly asks Rear if she has a crush on Kibo. Initially, Rear denies it, but when Kulin lies about Kibo being in love with Amanda, her face drops, confirming his suspicions. After returning home, Kulin calls Amanda and asks her for a favor. She happily agrees to do anything he says. At Amanda's birthday party, Kulin and Kibo arrive, and Amanda strangely shows more interest in Kibo than in Kulin. She pulls Kibo aside to talk privately, and Rear arrives at the party just in time. In party, the plan is put into action. Amanda and Kibo go on a fake date while Rear secretly follows them. When Amanda kisses Kibo's, Rear cannot help but walk to them and declare that she likes Kibo. She even punches Amanda to show dominance. After making her point, Rear runs away but Kibo stays still in confusion. Then bully take anger on Kibo. Later, he brings Kibo home and dresses his wounds alongside his grandmother. Only after seeing him moan in pain, does Kulin realize that he has made a huge mistake. The next day, Kibo gives him a legendary card to Kulin had been wanting for a long time. Guilt-ridden, Kulin confesses to everything wrong he has done till now. Kibo is shocked and hurt by the betrayal. He claims that he would have left Rear if he knew Kulin liked her too. The words do nothing but hurt Kulin even more. At last, Kibo orders him to get out of the house immediately. Knowing that he is in the wrong, Kulin simply leaves. At home, Kulin locks himself in his room and doesn't talk to anyone. He misses his best friend. In school they bump into each other but never talk anything more than a glance. At home, Kulin's mother, concerned for his well-being, gives him his pet fish that never died and offers to homeschool him again if it makes him happy. Touched by her words, Kulin realizes his family is rooting for him, which motivates him to fix things with Kibo. The next morning, he confides in Rear, then goes to Kibo to apologize. Kibo initially dismisses Kulin's apology, but when asked about Rear, he expresses his love for her, unaware she's listening on the phone. Kulin helps mend their friendship, and soon after, they all go to prom. Kibo takes Rear, while Kulin goes with Amanda. Kulin and Amanda are crowned prom king and queen. Later, Kulin overhears a girl say he's only mildly handsome and feels drawn to her, hinting at a new relationship. Subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.